Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're plunging into something, well, truly fundamental, our very foundation.
Mhm.
We're embarking on a deep exploration of the root chakra, or Moolahdhara,
Right.
and we're looking at it through the lens of Abi Dugal, the creator of the School of Breath. He really illuminates it as the absolute bedrock of our being.
He absolutely does. It's central to his work.
So our mission for you today is really to cut through the noise, unpack Abi's insights on things like survival, security, our connection to the physical world.
Real basics.
Exactly. So you can quickly grasp what it means to be truly grounded, not just in theory, but like in your everyday experience.
That's right. And what Abi consistently highlights is that the root chakra, sitting right there at the base of the spine, it isn't just some abstract energy point.
No.
No, it's like a direct interface with the earth element, Prithvi, as it's known.
Prithvi. Okay.
And this connection, it's not just simple. It's where we draw these really essential qualities like, solidity, resilience, that deep-seated feeling of being anchored to life.
Anchored. I like that.
Yeah. And Abi's teachings really make it clear that without a stable, balanced foundation here, any higher spiritual pursuits, well, they just feel shaky.
What?
Unstable, right? Like you're building on sand.
Exactly. Or, unsustainable in the long run. It's like trying to build a skyscraper without that deep, solid base. Eventually, it's going to sway, or worse.
Yeah, crumble.
Precisely. This chakra is truly the starting point, the ground beneath everything else.
Okay, let's unpack this earth element then, because Abi really hammers home how crucial finding harmony here is. So for us navigating daily life, what does a truly balanced earth actually feel like? How would you know?
Well, when that foundational earth energy is in harmony, Avi tells us, you basically perceive the world and your place in it with this powerful sense of rootedness.
Yeah.
Safety. It shows up as a strong, vital body and just an unshakable sense of inner security. You're not just surviving, you're thriving.
Driving, okay. Yeah, capable of handling life's ups and downs with, real resilience, trust, patience. Physiologically, this balance shows up in healthy bones, strong muscles, robust tissues.
So physically grounded, too.
Definitely. And psychologically, it translates into feeling profoundly grounded, calm, fully present. It's that comforting, deep sense of truly belonging in your skin, in the world, like a big oak tree, Deep roots, solid but still flexible.
That feeling of belonging, that sounds like such an antidote to so much modern anxiety. But, for many, especially today, finding that financial and emotional security feels incredibly challenging. Does Abi talk about how to cultivate that, even when things outside feel uncertain?
Oh, absolutely. That's a key point. Yes, external circumstances matter. True security at the Moolahdhara level is fundamentally an internal state.
Internal, okay.
It's about cultivating self-trust, recognizing your inherent capacity for resilience. You'd probably say it's less about having enough and more about feeling enough, trusting your ability to navigate whatever comes up.
Ah, that's a subtle but important difference.
It really is. And that's where the practices come in, right? They don't magically change your bank balance overnight, but they change your relationship to the uncertainty, moving you from fear towards this place of inner steadiness. It's like tending the soil of your inner garden. Even if the weather's unpredictable, strong soil can sustain life.
I like that analogy, tending the inner soil. Okay, so that's the ideal. But what happens when that balance shifts and we get too much earth? Abhi uses that phrase, stuck in the mud. I can almost feel that resistance just hearing it. What does that actually look and feel like?
Yeah, it's very visceral. And excess of earth energy, as Amhi explains it, it manifests as this noticeable heaviness, physically, mentally. Both. Coupled with this pervasive lethargy and a strong, almost immovable resistance to change. Like trying to walk through thick mud. Every step is just effort. Physically, you might see persistent weight gain, general sluggishness, feeling weighed down all the time. And the mind. It can lean towards dullness, maybe excessive attachment to stuff, or rigid ideas, even depression because of that stagnation.
Stagnation, right.
Yeah. And it can show up physically too.
Okay, so that's the heavy, stuck feeling. But what about the flip side? If too much is weighing us down, then too little. I imagine that leaves you feeling incredibly unmoored, like floating without an anchor.
Precisely. That's exactly it. Avi points out that deficient earth creates this profound instability, like your internal compass is just spinning.
Constantly spinning. Wow.
Yeah. You might feel anxious a lot, deeply insecure, constantly ungrounded, that feeling of drifting, like your anchors are gone, so you're vulnerable to every little shift outside. The body might reflect this too, maybe being underweight, weak bones, brittle nails. A lack of that foundational structure.
And mentally?
Psychologically, it often manifests as restlessness, an inability to commit to projects, relationships, anything, difficulty focusing,
Yeah.
and just this general feeling of being on edge, unsafe, always looking for something solid but not finding it. It's a real lack of feeling supported.
Gosh, that restless, unanchored feeling, it really resonates with so much of modern life, doesn't it? This hyper-connected, often overwhelming world.
It really does.
It makes you wonder how much collective anxiety might stem from this foundational imbalance. So how can we actually gauge where we stand? Api gives some clear signposts, which is super helpful. What are the key indicators that our root chakra is balanced?
Okay, so the balance state. Abi says it shows up as this general steadiness, composure in life,
Yeah.
not just when things are easy, but also strong resilience when facing challenges.
Yeah.
You'd feel a genuine sense of both financial and emotional security. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean being wealthy, but rather a trust in your capacity. Your ability to provide for yourself, navigate your emotions. You'd likely experience healthy digestion, good elimination, consistent stamina.
The body's working well.
Exactly. And that deep-seated sense of belonging in the world. Feeling like you are where you're meant to be. Fundamentally safe, connected. It's like a quiet confidence that comes from within.
That quiet confidence, that belonging, sounds like the goal. But for those experiencing the imbalances, the heavy sluggishness, or that unmoored anxiety, what are the red flags? The telltale signs Avi points to.
Right, the imbalances. Abhi details very clear signs, which helps with self-awareness. So when there's an excess of earth,
The stuck-in-the-mud kind.
yeah, you might notice strong tendencies towards hoarding. Not just collecting, but hoarding out of this deep fear of scarcity. Often an intense, almost paralyzing fear of change. Over-reliance on routines, maybe overeating as a coping mechanism, or an excessive attachment to material things bordering on obsession. This stagnation can really lead to feelings of depression, feeling immovably stuck.
Right. And the other side, deficient.
Conversely, if it's deficient, the signs are quite different. You'll likely experience pervasive anxiety, a constant underlying fearfulness, like something bad's about to happen.
Hypervigilance, almost.
Kind of, yeah. And a feeling of disconnection from your body, like you're floating outside yourself. Often struggles with personal boundaries, difficulty saying no, restlessness, making it almost impossible to settle, and that persistent, nagging feeling of being unsafe or unsupported in the world. Two very different flavors of instability.
Those distinctions are so helpful for pinpointing things. Thankfully, Avi doesn't just diagnose, right? He offers practical tools.
Yes, absolutely. Very practical.
Let's start with breathwork. It's so powerful and accessible. What does he recommend specifically for grounding, and what's the thinking behind those techniques?
Okay. Adi mentions two key practices he finds really effective. First, there's Kapalabhati Pranayama.
The skull-shining breath.
That's the one. But he doesn't just teach a standalone. He combines this vigorous cleansing breath with specific energy locks. Moolahdhara, the root lock.
Engaging the pelvic floor.
Exactly. Engaging subtly to draw energy up and anchor the root. And also Ashwini Mudra, which is this rhythmic internal contraction. Abhi describes it like a gentle internal pump.
Interesting.
Yeah, helping to release old, stagnant energy and bring fresh vitality to the base of the spine. You practice these with breath holds, maybe 15 or 30 seconds.
Okay.
And the combination is specifically designed to energize the system and clear stagnation in the root chakra, like a rapid internal house cleaning. Abhi emphasizes that's crucial to prepare Moolahdhara for deeper energy flow, not just a quick fix.
Internal house cleaning, I like that. What's the second practice?
The second one is Brahmari Pranayama, the humming bee breath.
Ah, yes, the humming one. Calming.
Extremely calming. It's excellent for the nervous system and really effective for grounding a restless or anxious mind. The gentle vibration from the humming. It's not just soothing, but from Abhi's perspective, it creates this subtle internal resonance that helps anchor the mind to now, brings this real internal quietude and stability.
That internal pump and house cleaning idea really adds depth. Now, movement. I know so many of us find grounding through movement. So how does Abhi guide a yoga flow specifically for this? What are those key poses, the asanas, that help us connect physically to the earth?
Right, the asanas. Abhi guides specific grounding poses chosen precisely because they reinforce stability, rootedness. They let us embody the earth element.
Embody it, okay.
He often starts with mountain pose, Tadasana, which sounds simple, just standing, but it's about embodying the stillness and firm foundation of a mountain, really pressing all four corners of your feet into the earth.
Feeling that connection.
Exactly. Then there's tree pose, Vriksasana, beautiful balance pose, cultivates a strong single leg root, forces you to find your internal equilibrium, connect deeply through that one foot while still reaching up.
Balance and rootedness together.
And for comfort, surrender. He includes child's pose, Balasana, folding forward, forehead to the earth, like returning to the womb, a complete release into the earth's support.
Always feels so good.
Doesn't it? And finally, garland pose, Malathana, that deep squat. It actively opens the hips, the very seat of Moolahdhara, allowing a really deep physical connection to the ground.
Opening the hips right near the chakra.
Exactly. These aren't just postures for him. Abhi teaches them as, like, direct, energetic conversations with the earth beneath you, forging that deep connection, physical and emotional.
That description makes me want to get on my mat right now.
Okay, beyond movement, Abhi also brings in meditation and visualization. And the visualization complements this beautifully. It's a powerful mental exercise. Imagine roots, like from a massive ancient tree growing right from the base of your spine.
Wow.
Extending deep, deep down into the core of the earth. And as they extend, you visualize drawing up nourishment, strength, unwavering stability from the planet's heart.
Drawing it up.
Yeah. It's a really profound way to mentally connect with that foundational energy, to feel physically supported, anchored, no matter what's swirling around externally. It's not just imagining, it's an energetic engagement.
An energetic engagement. I like that framing. Okay, so beyond the physical, the breath, the mudras, what does this all mean? Abhi delves into the spiritual reflections, connecting Moolahdhara to our most primal senses.
This feels like where the real deep dive happens.
It really is. And what's truly fascinating here, a point Abhi often emphasizes, is that Moolahdhara is intrinsically linked with the sense of smell.
Smell, our most primal sense.
Exactly. Think about it. Smell alerts us to danger, food, safety, survival stuff. When this chakra is balanced, Abhi says you metaphorically smell the richness of life. You feel inherently safe in your environment. You trust your intuition, your gut feelings to guide you. Your instincts are clear.
Trusting your instincts. Yeah, but an imbalance. It can lead to either a dullness of perception, missing important cues, or extreme hypersensitivity. Being easily overwhelmed by sensory input, constantly on edge through smell.
Wow, I'd never connected smell to grounding quite like that. It's beautiful. And Abhi also connects this chakra to our personal histories, our origins, right? It's not just the present, but our roots. How does that play in?
Precisely. He mentions this chakra deeply reflects our early life experiences, family roots, even ancestral patterns that shape our fundamental sense of security.
So childhood stuff, family pattern.
All of it. It's where those core beliefs about safety, belonging, worthiness get kind of encoded. He emphasizes that healing Moolahdhara is like healing our very foundation. It's about transforming those deep-seated fears, maybe from childhood, maybe inherited, into trust.
Transforming fear into trust.
Yeah. Shifting instability, maybe from early trauma or just an ungrounded upbringing, into real rootedness, that sense of belonging, and turning that heavy lethargy into steady, reliable strength that moves you forward. Connecting it to the bigger picture, it really is about building an unshakable base for all aspects of life, from the mundane day-to-day stuff to our highest spiritual goals. It's about consciously rewriting our foundational narrative.
Rewriting our foundational narrative. That feels incredibly empowering, especially when the past can feel so fixed. This whole deep dive with Abhi Dugal's teachings, it really illuminates that spirituality isn't about escaping our bodies or, earthly life.
Not at all.
But profoundly about grounding fully into them, finding strength and wisdom right here.
Absolutely. And Abhi's closing insight captures this perfectly. He reminds us, only when we are rooted in earth can we safely reach for the sky.
That's powerful.
It's such an essential reminder, isn't it? For anyone on a spiritual path, the highest reaches need the deepest roots.
A truly powerful thought to leave everyone with, resonating right at the core. To explore this further, Abhi offers this meditation prompt, kind of some questions to sit with.
Right.
What makes me feel safe, rooted, and supported? What am I holding on to that is weighing me down? And maybe where can I grow stronger roots in my life right now?
Great questions for reflection.
Yeah. We really encourage you to ponder these questions, maybe journal on them, and begin to cultivate your own deep, unshakable roots. Thank you so much for joining us on this foundational deep dive. If you feel ready to really taste prana, to unlock that energetic potential and start this journey, you can join the Holistic Membership. It's available through the School of Breath app.
Yes. And maybe we can end with Abhi Dugal's closing message. It's a beautiful invitation. This is not just a course. It's a living journey. Each step brings you closer to mastery, to healing, to radiance. May you breathe deeply, live joyfully, and become a beacon of living energy for yourself and the world. Om Shanti.